Ladies and gentlemen, I have been called out and I feel like it is my duty to respond. You see, I've been called out a couple of...
Isaac Butterfield and
Isaac Butterfield.
So Isaac Butterbrains.
His name is Isaac Butterfield.
Isaac Butterfield, basically worse in every category. That is what Isaac Butterfield is.
So yes, I'm very used to it. But last week I was tagged in a particular video. It was sent to me, DM'd to me, all of those kinds of things. And I thought, you know what? Today's a perfect day to respond to it. It was from this guy, Project Nightfall, a massive Instagrammer, TikTok, and YouTuber. He's got 3 million on YouTube, 1 mil on Instagram and TikTok, and 14 mil on Facebook. So let's find out what he had to say about poor little old me. Also, you may have noticed in the last few videos where I've sat here, I've tried to get my head in line with these horns because I want to freak people out and think that it's some devil worship thing. Not at all. I just thought it was funny.
Watch her be super confident about herself.
Babe.
It's my favorite person of all time. It's Wheezy.
I could have had him as a body literally last week if I wanted to.
If you ask me, she's literally one of the most confident people I have ever seen.
She's definitely confident. She just shouldn't be. That's the point, right? So I made a video about her not too long ago. You probably saw it. Her name is Al Wheezy, and she is known for this line.
I'm Allie, better known for Al Wheezy. I'm 23 years old from Arizona, and I'm your certified bad son.
She went absolutely viral not too long ago, and I made a video about it. And apparently, in this video, I get called out because of that. I can't imagine why he would be mad at me for stating the absolute obvious, that she is carrying on like a fucking pork chop, and she's definitely not a 10. She kept saying she was a 10. She's not a fucking 10. If the scale, we can't even use the word scale when it comes to this lady. That's mean. But anyway, if the scale is 1 being very ugly and 10 being very hot, all right, this bitch doesn't exist on the fucking scale. I'm sorry. If you're gonna go out there and be extremely confident, you're gonna cop some shit. There's gonna be criticism. That's just the way it is. I get criticism and I don't deserve it because I'm beautiful. Yeah.
10.
And so many people are hating on her right now for being delusional. Leaving comments like these: 10 chicken nuggets away from exploding, 10,000 calories a day, 10 kilometers in circumference.
It's circumference, dickhead. Now listen, these people are commenting about the 10, the number 10, because she said she was a 10, obviously. And I know that Project Nightfall is not happy about this. The way he's talking already, he's like, oh, you know, you shouldn't be doing this. And you can sort of feel where he's about to come from, but I don't understand how. He's saying these people are being mean to her, but if you're gonna go out there and make TikToks like that, like where's my phone? All right, you ready? Let's go straight to her TikTok right now. Let's see her last TikTok. All right, here's the last TikTok. This is what I'm saying. How can you not be a little bit mean? Just a little tiny bit. Okay, she's just living a life, no doubt. But it's more when she goes on the whatever podcast and things like that, when she starts talking about how much of a baddie and how hot she is. That's where everyone has the issue. And then, yeah, that shit's a bit gross too. But let's see. Where's he gonna go with this?
She think too highly of herself.
I forgot how bomb I look at the bikini top.
Because I know many people laugh at her. And that's exactly why I want you to watch this video.
Why would you not laugh at her? Why?
We're about to see a lot of controversial stuff. When she went viral, she got invited to a podcast. And as soon as she introduced herself,
This is the Whatever podcast, where it's a couple of guys and they get a lot of girls on, and there's a lot of arguments about political issues and issues with gender and stuff like that. So she's on it. I can't even remember what she said straight off. I think, let's have a look.
No, that things will get a little bit controversial.
I'm Allie, better known for Al Wheezy. I'm 23 years old from Arizona, and I'm your certified bad.
Like straight off the bat, that shot of the screen there doesn't even look real. Like she is double the size of everyone there. And not that wouldn't matter. But it's just when she said she's a baddie and she's hot and she's gorgeous and a 10 out of 10 that you look at it and go, well, no, you're not. No, you're fucking not. No, you're not.
In this podcast, the girls were asked to
rate themselves out of 10 with my painful accent.
to rate themselves from 1 to 10. And Ali said,
Fat 10.
Fat 10.
I said what I said, and I meant what I said.
this moment went crazy
It
viral.
really did. It was probably one of the most viral podcast clips of the year. Everyone was sharing it, talking about it, commenting on it, and I think she's got like 200,000 followers now, which is great, I guess.
Because when asked about her dating life, Ali said,
They're just trying to I'm a fetish to like 98% of those guys. You know?
She's trans, by the way. I thought I'd put that in there. She's trans. That's important. But this is the thing, and I don't know where she got this confidence from. She's delusional.
You know? So my thing right now is like, okay, yeah, I can probably have whatever the guy I want to.
Really?
and again, she confidently said,
I will.
I think
say,
Project
though, I
Nightfall's
can
got a
walk
bit of
into
a
bar
something
and
something
have
for
a
old Al Woozy. Hey? 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 Nightfall? You want her to fucking fall on you? Hey?
A man will still go out of his way, and these are the ones that I'm talking about that are like,
did you see how the hosts were trying to contain their laughter?
What else? What else do you do?
While this other guest shook her head expressing disappointment.
Because she's disagreeing.
Here you can see them through the laptop screen, still laughing and laughing to the point that they had to leave because they could no longer contain it.
Okay, I understand what he's getting at. It's mean. It's not nice. Yeah. But often, when we put ourselves out there, this is the potential backlash that we face. We can, if we put ourselves out there, particularly talking absolute shit like old Wheezy, we often face things that may come back at us that we probably won't love. And this is what's happening here. You can't control how other people react to you, and yes, it does come across very mean. But then listen to what old Al Wheezy's saying, and if you think you wouldn't laugh at that, you are a liar, old Nightfall. You are a liar, or you're not fun to be around, mate.
Later on in another podcast,
What are you wearing?
Ali would explain what she felt.
I felt like I was being talked down to the whole time, and I wasn't given the level of respect.
Play what she said.
I'm your certified bad fat 10. They're just trying to I'm a fetish to like 98% of those guys. You know? So my thing right now is like, okay, yeah, I can probably have whatever the guy I want to.
What part of that did you think you were going to get respect from? What part?
The people hate her for it.
Do people hate her, or are they just fucking around, doing what the internet does best?
Shrek. She should be arrested for going out like that.
And rate yourself a 10 out of 10 when obviously you're less than a 10. That's me, and that is a genuine reaction, and how else would you react to that? She's in the girls' bathroom, dressed like that. How else would I react to that? So what I may say, obviously many people hate her for it.
They bully her
is
so
bullying.
much.
Okay. That's all I'm in the video? Mate, I got sent this at least 250 times. I saw it constantly. And that's all that I'm in the video for.
And expectedly, a lot of memes came out too.
A lot of great memes. Can we play the Jab of the Hut one, please?
Kiko, I'm 23. I go to UCSB and I also bartend.
He then goes on to talk about Aiden Ross, this dude, having Al Wheezy on his podcast, and then he invites a dude called Sneeko in, and they start talking to, apparently they're very rude.
Until I guess I was like maybe 15, 16, and I finally figured out like what it was.
Delusion.
Sneeko, hold on, bro. Let's just not try to put anyone down, okay? Let's just try to talk.
No. She's saying she couldn't put a word to it. I think the word is mental illness.
I mean, is it a mental illness, or is she lying to herself? I don't know. I don't think this is something to get upset about, old love. Like, you can't get mad at her, but I think you should be able to make fun of her, right? Surely that's fine to make fun of her. Why would that be a problem? I know it's not nice for her, but a lot of things that people make fun of aren't nice for the people who are having the fun made of them.
He always had something rude to say.
Adam, what do you think the pronouns for these people were? I think it wasn't
No.
them or
No.
something? If you twerked, what would shake first?
Then another guy came, and this is where it gets horrible.
Excuse me, fat. Can we see it out for the day?
Jeez. Okay, that's an issue. I don't know who this little is, but who the fuck says that?
hippo. Can I see an outfit of the day?
Who the fuck is this? That's not cool. That's not cool. Mate, I know what's funny, all right? I've been a comedian for a long time. Being genuinely hateful to someone is not funny. If you fuck around, you can do it in a nice, jovial way where they know you're not being serious. But this little prick, this fucking little, I don't even know who he is, that's not cool at all, mate. Fuck you.
They treat her like not a human.
I really want you to know, dude, you are genuinely one of the ugliest people I've ever looked at.
Like, she knows that, man.
Look at that.
Hold on.
You look like,
She
you
knows
look like
that.
this.
And I wish I could tell you that is the end of it, but it wasn't.
I genuinely hope someone comes to your house and shoots you in the head, you hippo.
Who the fuck is this little fuck? Man. Everything that our Weezy's done has been pretty funny, right? Whoever this little shit is, I don't know who he is, but honestly, like, that is fucking horrifying. As I said, I know humour. That's not being humorous. Like, even kids at school wouldn't find that funny. They go, dude, that's way over the line. Like, that's genuine hate. Like, I say some horrible shit on stage, but I say it with a smile on my face. I say it in a jovial way, and I'm saying it at a comedy show. They know that I'm talking shit, and I don't actually mean the things I'm saying. Old mate, whoever he is, comes across very angry, very... I don't know. He looks like 100 kilos would absolutely... He's probably scared of our Wheezy falling on him and then, you know, killing him. I would be, if I were him, really have a look at yourself and work on how you deliver your humour if you think you're a funny person. That's my thoughts.
Ali, who's definitely quite controversial. She says super overly confident stuff. She's overinflating some things.
Terrible choice of words.
And definitely is not a saint. But she doesn't hurt anyone. And then we have people who...
Yeah, I agree with you, old Project Nightfall. I just thought you had a crack at me. You were just saying that I was bullying her. I don't think so. I think I was just being funny. I don't think old Aiden Ross did too much. The other two guys... don't know. I think that's a bit fucking gross. Now, Project Nightfall there made it very obvious that he doesn't like bullying. And I understand where he's coming from. But let me just ask you this, big fella, whatever your name is. Do you really stand by that? Do you really think you should never bully anyone? Because this is a video you uploaded a year ago.
This guy is slowly killing himself because he wants more views.
That may be true, no doubt, and I agree with you. But you could say that that's bullying. You didn't need to make that video about Nikocado Avocado. You could have just left him alone. Enough people make videos about him. I've made like 34. All I'm saying is, Project Nightfall, and I feel ridiculous calling you that, is this. Dude, just because you make fun of someone doesn't mean you're a bad person. You're allowed to make fun of people, but don't be genuinely hateful. And I think that's the lesson we've learned from these videos here. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I'm very interested to know what you think about all this type of shit with our Wheezy. Should you be able to make fun of her? Should you be able to make fun of Nikocado Avocado? And did the streamer dudes, Aiden Ross and the other Sneeko and the other fucking little should they be able to say that? Because that is freedom of speech, no doubt. And if you don't want to listen to it, don't listen to it. But I think the one big thing with freedom of speech is you should be able to use it, but people should also be able to criticize you about it. They shouldn't be locked up because of it, but what should happen is people come out like me right now and say that's fucked. And Project Nightfall did the same thing. So, do I want to start a war with Project Nightfall? No, I don't even know your name. So, fuck off. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a good one. Toodaloo, au revoir. Bye-bye.